All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Bakakadash, Barakatham, to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim, Wa'akwaf, and I say Shalom. And the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and His unbegotten Son, Ba'ashem. In the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai, those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashon Kodash tongue, and I say Shalom. And this is a news article. I want to bring out this recent news article. As we've been seeing, the markets went down yesterday as well too, and it seems like it might continue that trend today as well too. Because yesterday I was surprised, because the markets was up like 33 points. And then when the Dow Jones closed yesterday, the stock exchange bell, because it ends around about like 3 o'clock Eastern time over there in New York City. And I was surprised it went down to like 500 something. That really kind of shocked me. So now, I just want to add a side note to that. Now we in another day, a new day. And now we see the Dow Jones is down 500 points as the S&P 500 falls for the fourth day as tech slumps. Bitcoin briefly dips below 90,000 live updates. It says the stocks fell again on Tuesday at the tech share of continuing to slide on the concerns about the valuation of artificial intelligence related stocks, and a Bitcoin drop briefly below 90,000 in a sign of reducing risk taking by investors. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was down 584 points, or 1.3 points, and the S&P 500 shed 1.1%, putting it in a pace for the fourth straight losing session, which will be the longest slide since August. It says the NASDAQ Composite lost 1.7 points so far, and the AI chip darling NVIDIA fell 2%. Fellow Magnificent Seven members of Amazon and Microsoft also came under pressure. NVIDIA has fell 10% this month, leading up to the chip maker third quarter results due to after Wednesday's close. The company, which is reporting towards the end of a strong earnings season, has been at the center of a debate about the strength of the AI power market rally this year, as concerns has grown about the pricey tech valuation, if I pronounce that right, and the soundness of the AI fundamentals due to a booming tech debt offering. A big AR partner company announced failed to lift related stocks such as have the past. The AR startup Interpic says it will spend $30 billion with Microsoft, and in turn, Microsoft and NVIDIA would invest billions. And Anthropic of NVIDIA and Microsoft remains deep in the red following the deal. The Alphabet CEO of Sundar Pichai told the BBC that the part of today's AI boom that has some irrationality and that no company is going to be immune if the bubble bursts. Bitcoin dropped 990,000 on Tuesday, continuing a slide from a record 126,000 reaching early October. Many tech investors also has large crypto holdings, so the client raised worries that a bigger stock market drop may follow. Bitcoin last trading is above 91,000. It says outside the tech, Home Depot shares decline after the home improvement reported an earnings miss in cutting a 4-year outlook. The three major index closed in a red in the previous trading session. The 30 stock dropped more than 550 points, while the S&P 500 and NASDAQ each lost 0.9%. The tech-heavy NASDAQ is on pace to snap its 7-month winning streak, while the S&P 500 is down 2.5% in November after rallying for the 6 months in a row. says the market's narrative has certainly shifted dramatically over the past few weeks as the market reactions functions with the respect to AI has taken a sharp left from the rewarding, ever-growing cap tech of spin to rapidly grow skepticisms of the future investment and future returns, says Garrett Nelson, portfolio strategist of the Nexus of Investment Manager Solutions. Paired that with the crowd positioning across the real money in a systematic accounts, and we got in the ingredients for a sharp de-risking and a accompanying narrative reset. It says, adding to the anguish this month is growing concerns that the Federal Reserve won't cut rates for the third time in December. Fed funds futures traders in pricing in roughly 50% chance of a cut, significantly lower than more than 90% chance price and a month ago, according to the CME Fed Watch 2. Investors are counting on the Feds to revive the economy and keeping rates low and justifying higher equity valuations. The Fed's October meetings in September's non-farm payroll release are on deck for Wednesday and Thursday release, respectively. So as of today, mention again the Dow Jones so far earlier this morning. But anything, it can change drastically. It can return back into the green potentially, But as of, as the markets open, I would say like what, 2 or 3 hours ago. It's 11:04 over there in New York time, and it's 10:04 over here in Central time. But as of so far this morning, the Dow Jones is down 500 points, and the S&P 500 falls for the fourth day as the tech slumps. Bitcoin briefly dips below 90,000. So with that, hopefully this was edifying of this news article, the sit-down lesson as of November 18th, 2025 on this Tuesday morning. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Wakakadash, and the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh. And this one we got Son Ba'Shem, in the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashma Gadashul tongue, and I say Barakatham to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim Ma'akwaf, to the next time, say Shalom.